You could make a whole video on your build, how to fight God as a paladin. Baldur's Gate 3. First, strength level 18, dex level 12, constitution level 13, intelligence, don't need that, wisdom 10, charisma 15. Make sure you are an Oath of Devotion level 12 paladin for this to work. So, you may be wondering, how exactly does this make you able to fight God? Well, when you obtain enough spells, slots, and gain enough armor in the game, it's surprising that while most of my companions have legendary or very rare armors on, I actually only am wearing, for the most part, rare and uncommon armor. Why? Because you can get this very helmet in the beginning of the Underdark, called the Helmet of Smiting. When you apply a smite, which is what paladins do, you gain temporary hit points with your charisma modifier. Plus, it gives you a +1 to constitution saving throws. Absolutely crazy. Then you've got a Cloak of Protection. Now, this one's optional. I could find better cloaks. I just haven't found anything yet. This one is one you can buy, I believe, in the Last Light Inn Armory. +1 to armor class and a +1 to saving throws. Pretty dope, pretty nice, pretty simple. I am wearing a single legendary heavy armor. I only recently changed into this, and this is my test of it so far. But most of the time, I've been wearing the heavy armor from the Adamantian Forge. This is the Helldusk armor. You get this from Raphael.
Yes.
You're considered well proficient while wearing it, so even if you have a light armor person, you could put this on them if you're feeling frisky, but I'm not. And you can succeed a saving throw, and the caster will receive burning for 3 turns, and I succeed most of my saving throws. The Prime Aegis of Fire, I have resistance to fire damage, and I cannot be burned, which is pretty dope, and I take 3 less damage from all sources. And you get Fly as a level 3 transportation spell. Pretty cool. But now we're back to the uncommons. The uncommons. I have Gloves of Heroism. Simple gloves that you can find, I think, in Act 1. When you use your Channel Oath spell, hey, that's a paladin move, you gain heroism. So you don't even need to have that in your prepared spells, because if you simply use your own paladin spell, you get heroism for free, and you get a +1 to strength saving throws. Now we just have Boots of Speed. Why? Why Boots of Speed? Well, I don't have a lot of movement, and when I'm this strong, I need to get around. So this one's an optional one. You can play around with this one as well, but we do like having some extra movement, so that click heals. Or Misty Step would even be better, but we do have that on our Warlock, so, you know, we'll go from there. All right, but my jewelry is where it's really all at. My Amulet of the Devout, found in the basement of the Paladin shop in Baldur's Gate.
Stormshore Tabernacle.
Stormshore Tabernacle. You get a +2 to saving spell DC. You get God's Will, so when you gain an additional use of your Channel Oath Divinity, which means you get 2 uses of that heroism, and it is restored upon a long rest each time. And where it gets even better is the Ring of Regeneration. Ladies and gentlemen, at the beginning of every single one of my turns, I will gain 1 to 4 hit points. With Killer's Sweetheart, when I kill a creature, my next attack roll will be a critical hit if I choose it to be. Which is crazy, because I don't even need to use this very often, because my hits, because of all of my bonus saving throws and bonuses, 90% of the time are critical hits. But I can always use one if I want to. We have a little bit of a dead shot in our pocket. Optional, you know, you don't need the bow, but this is great because with my Channel Oath and Divinity and Smite spells, I do actually have a long-range Smite spell. And so using the dead shot, which can roll a critical hit with a less number than I even need to roll a critical hit, it makes this one even more likely to hit a critical hit on a Smite from a distance. The wielder gains double proficiency bonus, and it is a +2 weapon enchantment. Now, this sword is a new one. I haven't really used it yet in combat. For the most part, I've been using the Blood of Lathander, which is a great weapon. Once per long rest, when your hit points are reduced to 0, you get back up and you gain 2 to 12 hit points. And your allies will also gain hit points when you die and come back to life. And you get some really cool extra actions like Sunbeam. But I did just put on this new sword, the Blackguard sword. It deals necrotic damage, but it also has Dazing Smite. So on a hit infused with one of my smites, hey, that's a Paladin move. The target must now succeed a Constitution saving throw, or they become dazed, which is crazy. Oh, on top of that, I've got myself an adamantine shield. When a melee misses you, the attacker is sent reeling for 2 turns, and everyone misses me because attackers can't land critical hits on me. And also, because of all of this combination, plus my ability to use Shield of Faith, which improves my armor class by 2, I have an AC of 28. So the percentage of hitting me in general is about 5%. And even if you do hit me, it can't be a crit. And when you do hit me, on my next turn, I'm going to heal anyway. How to fight a god. Paladin style. And if you put me up against the undead, turn the unholy, you're dead. How to fight a god. Or to be one. I don't know, man. Oh, fuck, I am broken.